Hey everyone, and welcome back to week 2 of our coaching moments. I'm so excited to be here as you gear up for the second week of your Decide to Thrive small group. Since this week's session is about pursuing life-giving relationship, let's talk about building a strong, thriving community within your small group. You know, relationships are at the heart of what we do, and I've got some fresh tips to help you foster deeper connections. So let's go ahead and let's jump in today. So first of all, to start off, tip number 1, you want to find a way to stay connected throughout the week. Connection doesn't just happen during your weekly meeting, although it does. That shouldn't be the only place. It's something that you really can nurture all week long, staying connected throughout the week. One of the best tools for this is to use some type of group chat. It could be group text message or group me or you name it, all kind of stuff out there. But what you want to do is you want to use it to share prayer requests, fun updates, or even an encouraging Bible verse. I'll be honest, the guys in my small group, sometimes they like to share funny memes, appropriate ones, but funny ones nonetheless makes us chuckle as a group during the week. But here's a fresh idea for this year. I want you to try maybe creating a weekly question of the day in your chat. Something maybe light and fun like, hey, what's your favorite worship song? Or if you could meet one Bible character, who would it be? Just anything that kind of sparks engagement, just a way to keep the conversation going. And what you'll find is some people are going to jump in there. Some people maybe not quite as much, but it's keeping the conversation going. I know for me, I have the privilege of leading a men's small group, and my small group text is encouraging. Like I said, we do funny memes in there at times. But it's also a place where guys will jump in the middle of the week, go, man, I need prayer. I'm struggling right now in this specific area, or have a meeting at work. Can you guys pray for me? I found it's a great way for us to stay connected and not just see each other once a week during our small group. Also, and don't forget the personal touch. Also, take some time throughout the week with your group members, maybe individually. A quick text, just take a few seconds, but man, it can go a long way for an individual text to a person. Or maybe you want a ride home from work, you're thinking about one of the people in your group and you give them a call and just ask them how they're doing. And man, how can I pray for you? It's gonna make them feel seen and valued. It's these little moments of connection that help to make a big difference throughout this series. So tip number 2 is this. You wanna make your gatherings fun and memorable. I'll say this, laughter is a powerful tool for building community. So this year, consider introducing something maybe new and creative, like a themed group. For example, favorite snack night, or if it's an early morning group, favorite coffee, something that just adds a little bit, where everybody can kind of be involved in it, right? Where you can share different things that are going on in your life. I've heard people, they do, man, we're gonna do retro night. We all grew up in the 80s. We're gonna dress like the 80s, right? Or whatever that may be. Something that just gets a little more buy-in, a little fun, a little connection. It's these little twists that add excitement, and they kind of give your group a little something extra to look forward to. And of course, you can always rely on an icebreaker question to kind of get the ball rolling when you do meet together. Moments of shared fun, they kind of pave the way for a deeper, more meaningful conversation, which is really what we're shooting for. And then tip number 3, I want to encourage connections outside of just that small group time. So we do want to do those group text messages, obviously connect during group, but I really want you guys to work on connecting outside of the group. You see, what happens, real community happens when relationships extend beyond the group meeting. So I want to challenge your group maybe to find ways to serve together. Maybe you serve at a church outreach event, or maybe you guys, just as a group, you organize a small serve project together. There's something special. I know when I've done it with my group that when you serve together, it builds unity and it gives your group a shared mission. And don't overlook just casual hangouts as well. Go grab a coffee. Hey, man, let's go grab a breakfast on a Saturday morning. Let's go for a walk. Let's do a cookout with all the families and invite the kids, like something together. Maybe you just go, hey, let's all attend church service together and sit in the same aisle together. Just another connection point. You see, it's these moments that often lead to the kind of heart level connection that strengthens your group, makes you guys locked in for the long haul, and really allows you as a leader to watch lives be transformed. So there you have it. 3 powerful, simple ways to build your community in that small group. Ways to stay connected throughout the week. Ways to make your gatherings fun and memorable and encourage connections outside of the meetings as well. And remember, building relationships takes intentionality, but it's also incredibly rewarding. So let's keep building something beautiful together, something that makes an eternal impact together, one relationship at a time. Look, you got this. You're gonna do an amazing job as a small group leader this week. Praying for you, and I can't wait to hear what God continues to do through you in your small group.